I don't make presentations what I have earlier. Okay, let me make something very close to the conference theme. And that conference itself was called 5 Elements Education. I called the organizer and asked, I don't know anything about it. Somebody told 5 Elements Education, so I said, now I'll tell you what is it. And this book was there. And this book was and this got released to the world. We have 5 elements. Which are the 5 elements?
Fire, water.
Start from down.
Okay. Earth.
Very easy, I'll tell you. When you do puja, you can see people do like this.
Yes.
Puja. Right? Gandham samarpayami. Gandham. This is how it is to be. Gandham samarpayami. Gandham is smell. Smell comes from the earth. When the rain comes, smell comes from earth. Every smell, the flower comes from earth. So Gandham samarpayami. Above earth, you can put water. Because water flows on earth, right? So next is Jalam samarpayami. You can do a puja at home. I'm teaching you how to do puja.
You are okay. Pujaris after that.
I'm a Tantri, I learned puja. My guru was great.
You're killing the
I'm not
job
that
for
great.
Pujari.
Eh?
You're killing the job for Pujari.
I'm not
Doing the job.
I teach
Okay, so Gandham.
Gandham samarpayami, Jalam samarpayami. And above Jalam, what do you have? Air. Air.
Vayu Samarpayami.
And Agni.
Agni.
Because Agni goes above there. And then Idha. Akash. Atma. Atma is universal. Atma is universal. Ultimately, you have to surrender to the Bhagavan. I don't use the word Lord Krishna. I must have used it in my earlier classes many times. Lord Krishna, Lord Shiva. If I use Lord Krishna, Lord Shiva, Lord Rama, I should also use Lady Sita, Lady Durga. Do you call them as Lady Durga?
No.
Then Lord, Lady. We use somewhere we don't use. That is because most of the speakers, most of the learners, including me, would have started from the English translations. They have not gone to the root. But I have gone to the root with the blessings from my gurus. So that time when I must have heard it, I must not have realized. But later I realized, yeah, it's not correct. So no Lord for. Okay. So these are all related to. Now when you say smell, it is related to
Gandham. Nose.
correct.
Oh, senses.
So all 5 elements are related to 5 senses.
Senses.
You can relate it. All our disease is related to 5 senses.
Jalam is what?
Jalam is water.
No, but which sense?
Jalam is what? Taste. The taste of apple is
Sweet.
taste of orange is.
Candy.
But assume that same orange you dry it and no juice inside that. Will it have orange taste?
No.
So what is the taste of apple is not the apple taste. The water in the apple taste is the apple taste. That is why yesterday I asked what is the taste of water. Water has no taste, but water has taste based on where it is existing.
Source. Where it is. Its destination.
Water has no shape, but where you are putting it, that gets into the shape. The water gets a taste of where it is existing. So anything what you learn around your world depends on
5 senses.
5 senses. And 5 senses are what is 5 elements.
You've written the 6th sense also, by the way.
Yeah, that is, you have a sankalpa. Sankalpa is we club them together to learn something new. That's why yesterday we made Kisapus. Remember, from the known, I can get into the
Unknown.
and knowing that is my ability. Guru Brahma,
Guru Brahma,
Guru
Vishnu,
Guru Devo, Maheshwara. Guru Brahma, creativity. Guru Vishnu, the god of action. Guru Devo Maheshwara, Shiva. That is the meditation. The samadhi. Meditation is the right word. Samadhi is the right word. Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. That's 8 steps. So when I reach to samadhi, In Samadhi state, I realize things much faster, better. I'm a Samadhi master from Himalayas. When I teach, I give lectures like this, I've been put under electroencephalograph to test whether my brain is working. They found my brain is not working. Don't think that I'm speaking from what I learned and kept in my brain. My buddhi doesn't work. That's why I can give lectures hours together. I had sessions of 48 hours non-stop. I'll be in same energy. Because I am not thinking. When you think, you become tired. Think and become tired. No? I am not tired because
You don't
I don't use my brain.
You don't give that message to brain.
And it comes from, emotional. I am not emotionally doing it. It comes from the Atma. It comes from, knowingly or unknowingly, the words will come. Yesterday somebody was telling, yesterday who told me during the blowing. Yeah. I didn't know where you started and how it started. It was boring in the beginning, but later you connected all of it. Don't ask me how did I connect it, why did I connect it, how that came, I don't know. It just comes. So it's not, let it be maths or physics or chemistry, no. I don't do that. It just comes. Got it? As if, how is it? It's not very difficult. Don't think that I'm doing some extraordinary no. Each one of you have the ability and each one of us do it. When you make chapati or dosha or whatever you want, the round you use a compass and then draw a circle and then put the automatically it happens, right? In between you can scold somebody with the shape change. When you're driving, if you're a new learner, you say, don't talk. I'm concentrating. How many of such teachers? Millions in this world. So you think that I have to go again prepare? Do you prepare for making chapati? Read how to make chapati, make every day. So it's as simple as that. When it becomes yours, correct? So I smell. You don't have to tell me what is the smell. Immediately I know the smell. Even the mirchi bhaji was not here. You could smell yesterday, na? Because it's in you. The smell is not coming from out. It is from you. Yesterday I was telling her, you should use your chemistry when the fire, they were all putting ghee, putting matchbox, I was just looking at it. It was not firing, but I had this long, what is it?
Dushala.
Huh?
Dushala.
Dushala?
That
I don't mean Dushala.
stool. Okay.
Dushala. And I did a fan. It burns. Why?
Oxygen.
I said, when it's burning, the smoke is there. It's all carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide doesn't make fire. You should give oxygen. So what is the carbon dioxide out? Oxygen in. Finished. It burns. So you have seen many people doing it. So it is not air is different, fire is different. 5 elements. It's not independent. The smell of the earth will come to you only when there is an air. Got it? The taste of that will come to you only when your tongue works. And assume you are breathless. You are suffering from breathing problems. Do you think the taste of apple will become a taste of apple? No, it will not. It will be so bad for you. When you have severe cold, the orange looks so bad for you. The taste changes. So it's related to your life. So all these is, I am good to learn only when my health is taken care of. So I am from an Ayurvedic family. We divide people by the disease on, you have based on the 5 elements. You have Agni problem. Agni problem means your Agni place. This is the Agni place, fire. And many people put in the fire lot of dead bodies.
Fuel in the form of tea.
Lot of dead bodies. Chicken, mutton, fish, all dead bodies goes inside, it gets fired. Dead body gets fired in Smishan. So many of the temples are Smishans. So mobile Smishan. Are you getting? So the food what you take decides your basic character.
Yes.
15th chapter Bhagavad Gita will tell you Kattu Amla Lavana Atyushna. You are a person when somebody talks to me, I'll say, yeah, you take more pickle. You like dahi. Yes. Yeah, this is your problem. That's why Ayurveda first will reduce it so that you can put. Midam bhuktva. Repeat. Midam bhuktva. Eat little. Shatam japtva. Do prayers. But teachers don't have to pray because you are doing it in the classroom. Every lesson is a prayer. Because you are talking. No singer need to pray again. The singing itself is a prayer. No politician need to pray. The speech itself becomes a prayer. So, midam bhuktva, shatam japtva, pada shatam shanei. Dog walks very slowly. Like that you walk. Dog has not taken a exercise class from anybody. Dog knows in the morning, stretches, then it runs. Have you seen?
Yes.
But we don't even do that. We will go for training program, but never practice that also. It is a normal tendency when you are sitting like this for some time. Hold your hands like this. Take a deep breath. Make that sound. The carbon dioxide will go out. Air will go with all the bad. You get so fresh once you do it. Hit your leg. It's so refreshing. Do it once in a while. You tell your students, so done to do like this. And if you can rub your. And you are feeling so cold. I was traveling to Kailash with my guru. We had 1 layer, 2nd layer, 3rd layer, 4th layer. He was topless. Only one dhoti there. You can see my pictures. Kailash, DrTPS, you will see in the block with me and my guru. Are you not feeling cold? Hold your hands. Put it here. The temperature. Here is the antenna for temperature. That is why people in the cold and the hot, they cover their ear. You don't have to wear all this. Even if I am feeling, you can check a person's disease is identified from the temperature on your antenna.
Teacher antenna में हुआ था ना?
Yeah, that is because it's the most sensitive place. Once you put here,
So can't you remember
What we have to check?
sensitive
the temperature. Your children when they get fever,
If it is warm.
if it is warm, you don't get that problems of the environment problems. But you can make it.
मैं वो करता हूँ.
Hands you rub it like this, it will become hot. Hand is such a beautiful. I'll tell you,
शिवा.
when you take bath, you are supposed to chant a mantra. That if you don't learn geography in the classroom, you have to learn the bathroom. And what is that mantra? Gangecha. Yamune Chaiva. Godavari. Saraswati. Narmade. Sindhu Kaveri. Jalesmin Sannidhim Kuru. This is a chanting. Actually, you are connecting the whole Indian waters. So, the pipe water which you get in your bucket or your shower is the mix of all these rivers. Got it? Gangecha, Ganga. You should imagine the geography. Yamuna, you gave it down. Now it is better. Now then go to Andhra Pradesh, Godavari. Then go to Saraswati. Who is Saraswati?
goddess of
Gujarat and Rajasthan, when they had water problem, Department of Space did a survey of where borewell has to be dug. 200 feet, 400 feet down, and we connected all such water availability. We got a beautiful river pattern. which was exactly matching with the Vedic textbook, which says where Saraswati river was flowing. And that department, which did in Department of Space, is called National Natural Resource Management System Department. And for which the head of the department was Radhakrishnan, and he became chairman later.
Yeah.
Right. So we do a lot of.
Jaisalmer, they found this oasis of water.
That's
and-
all
and-
connected like this.
Yeah.
Though you are seeing, so when it went down 3200 BC, Saraswati went down, therefore our education also went down. Otherwise, all poets were scientists. Later, Kalidasa was a great scientist, but he became only describing the beauty of ladies. Science and what? Literature came inside. Otherwise, we had lot of science within our poems. Lenga, Vatsyapura. Where is Vatsyapura?
Khajuraho.
Khajuraho.
Told yes.
Lenga, Vatsyapura, Vandis, Thanishwara Suralayan. You put one stick to the, another stick to the, put a thread. That is called Deshamdana Vidayini. That is what is called the East and West division. Today's Greenwich Meridian.
23.
So India had a Greenwich Meridian much before the London, Britain had Greenwich Meridian. Alright. So we started with the Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat. Now realize the meaning. Don't just chant like a robot, like a machine. Guru Sakshat, Param Brahma is creative. Brahma is creative. So you are the researcher, you are the PhD, you are the question person. Quest is the root word for question. So quest for knowledge is not there. You teach children, it is as if you are pouring water on this. Nothing will go inside. So what is essential? You should have questions.
Questions.
So how was the class? I immediately said, I have a lot of questions. If you have no questions, I am useless.
There's no quest.
There is no question for Arjuna. Bhagavad Gita was not having. It is not Krishna who made Bhagavad Gita.
Yes.
It is Arjuna who made Bhagavad Gita. You will not hear this from me. Look at from this direction. Then you will realize, yeah, it's Arjuna. Because he asked questions. Got it? Guru Sakshat Param Brahma. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. You chant this, but you don't make your children to ask questions. What is the purpose? Next one is much more important. Next slide. Many people don't know this. Ajnana Timirandasya. Ajnana means not having knowledge. Or I pretend that I know. Fake knowledge. Ajnana Timiram. Timiram is cataract. Timiram is Ajnana.
Darkness. No, Timir is a mirror.
Timiram means I am not able to see. Timiram is exactly cataract.
Short sightedness or whatever.
Cataract. Blurred vision.
Lord, अच्छा.
I am not able to see anything. It's a blurred vision. No. Ajnana Timirandasya. Jnananjana Shalagaya. Shala is your kajal. So your eye has no vision. I give a kajal which will give you that vision. Similarly, the Guru will give you vision to see the world around. I salute to that. That's the next one. Ajnana Timirandasya. Ajnana Timirandasya. Jnananjana Shalagaya. Chakshurunmilitam yena. On your eye, who give that? That's my Sri Guru. So which is, who is a Guru? Not giving lot of things where they are blind. Making the right to see the world around is your job.
Blurred vision को clarity करना.
Clearly give vision. Ajnana Timirandasya. Jnananjana Shalagaya. Chakshurunmilitam yena. Tasmai Shri Gurave. So, I have good smell around. I am not able to. My nose is not working. It's not chakshu alone, all the indriyas. Don't take it because chakshu is given out something for chakshu. I should be able to accept every smell, every views around me, hear everything around. Immediately, when I hear a sound, where is the sound coming from? Now when I am talking, you only listen to me. But now you listen to it.
This buzz in the
So we can concentrate from one to another based on our intention.
selective hearing.
I am walking in the market, busy market, but I am talking to Manpreet. But I am not hearing or she is not hearing what is going around. Our attention is only here. Understood? In Ghaziabad, I was giving a lecture, 400 people, a spiritual program. I was giving some talk on the Sankalpa of God, long back, 2002 or 2003. I started coming here 20 years back. One young child was flowing around. You will see now. Everyone they will go around. I was sitting there and giving a talk. That's a different platform now. Spiritual lectures, you will have a different chair, sitting there, giving a lecture. Child was going around. I don't care. Let them play. But what the mother is doing, going behind fully and sat. But again, going around pulling. But when a mother goes around and pulling like this, all of them started listening to them. I said, I love and I enjoy the kids playing, but not the mother playing in front of me. Good enough. Her cheeks became reddish. She went and sat down. You know what the child does? Looks at the mother, very serious. Went and sat. It's so simple, no? Why the child is going around? Because you are playing around. You just look at them. Finished. Don't talk to them. I told them 300 children. You give me. You allow the first child to come. In Columbus, in a church, I was conducting program. We had a lot of children. The job is the first child. They'll come with a towel. Their job is to go there, spread it. 3-year-old Punjabi boy. Can't even do that. I help. I said, no sound. It should be totally silent. I teach silence. It's totally silent. Spreads it there, goes there, keep the hand here, lie down there. That's the job. The second boy who enters, what will do?
We look at
You
him
see the
and
fellow?
look at him.
They will also. The first boy and second boy, you leave them without an activity, what they will do? They will start talking. The third boy will start again. So it's a system which you generate. You make it. You are not engaging them. Young child will grab this and say, what is this, what is this, what is this, what is this? You say, no. No, beta, no, correct? What is it? What's your name? Ramesh. No, Ramesh. You must have heard this many times from your parents, no? Have you ever heard yes, Ramesh? Every father, every teacher. Correct? The classroom, what is
My
it?
name is Nora.
No, Ramesh. So Ramesh thought my name itself is No Ramesh. What's your name? No Ramesh. Because we don't tell what is to be done. We tell what to be done. Children are supposed to be exposed to the 5 elements. You have to see. I was in Graz, Austria, for a defense selecting the best scanner. I was the person who went and purchased for the Indian government. I went there. We have room. I said, where is water to drink? We get most of the hotels water, right? Drinking water. You take it from washroom. You drink water from washroom. Yeah, I always purchase it. Purchasing was $30. I was from the government, you know. What we get is no washroom. Then I asked, is it not a dirty water? He got furious. Don't ever use the word dirty water. It's a muddy water. It will be filtered. So what we got is a muddy water filtered, but not a dirty water. When I went to see the Graz, the name of the city itself is Graz because there is a river Graz, GRZ, and the Graz river, the river flows and they have garden beside, which is nearly double wider than the river, and another garden around. Nobody can even throw anything there. It's so clean. You can drink from that. What is air, water, mud. What we are polluting today, the 5 elements. And what we are learning, all the polluted, unwanted things around us. We have to change it. This is not learning, it's making the difference. Make a difference in enjoying the best. Maybe in cities we can't do that, but can't you invest some time in your life to go into such places, learn from that? You go to Tukadaji Maharaj. Heard about him?
Tukraji.
Tukadaji Maharaj. Google, okay? Tukadaji Maharaj. Actually, Gram related to Mahatma Gandhi. There is a grammar concept, village concept of Mahatma Gandhi. You heard this? Mahatma Gandhi's village concept. Very famous, no? Mahatma Gandhi's village concept.
Village Panchayat.
But actually it is not Mahatma Gandhi's. It is not Mahatma Gandhi's, it is Tukadaji Maharaj. Where Mahatma Gandhi went and stayed, he popularized it. Last few years back I went there for giving a training program. It's very close to Amaravati. Amaravati on the way, you have to cross that. I stayed there in an ashram. They don't use soap even today. They use mud.
Many
No vessels are cleaned with soap powders, vim, liquid, mud. Mud is the cleaning process. Water is a cleaning process. All 5 elements that you look at it. Best cleaning is fire, the last resort.
Right.
The mud and water you can clean, the vessel will be still there. If the vessel is unusable, clean it in the fire. Dissolve it in a different form. All of us at the end of our life, we go to which place?
Fire or mud?
Fire.
and mud.
Fire or Generally, mud. Fire is
first
our-
and then mud.
That is called the Smashan. What happens? Graveyard. What happens? Dahanam.
The hen.
That is called the culturing. Samskara.
Sanskar.
Samskara is what actually you should have when you live. But if you don't have, to go to the other world, all the relatives will put you into that culturing and send you there. The last culturing will happen. That time there is a big sloka to be chanted. Vayu Danilam Amardamatetam Bhasmantam Shariram Kritosmara Kritam Smarami. The son who is firing, the father or mother, who will fire the dead body? Son. Because the parents fired him throughout life. Somebody fire him. Let anybody fire. I will also get a chance to fire you. That will be the last fire. So while doing that, you have to chant a mantra. Why you Radila? I am going to fire my papa, and you will become 60 grams of ashes. How mota you are doesn't matter. Ultimately, when you fire 60 grams, electric crematorium, peacefully they will give you the packet to take your father. Correct? Basmandam Shariram, and you also put little smoke. That's all that we are. Ultimately, we are going to be one of this. 5 elements, one of this. Either you put it in the ground or make it into fire, we are back. Think about it. What is that you have done in your life? I produced children, every animal does it. I made houses, every animal makes better nest. See how creative, beautiful nest they make. We depend on somebody else to construct houses. But every mother, every father, for their family, they make their own houses. Every cattle knows where to rest. Until we tie them, they go and rest in a place where they can peacefully sleep. Got it? A sheep which is not tied, release it. You will see when the rain comes, at least few hours earlier, it will go and rest somewhere. It knows next 3 hours later rain is going to come. No tsunami, no earthquake ever killed any animal which is without ties. We think we are the best animal in the world. Totally wrong. There are flies which can see the eagle too long. The sea fish knows it, the child's cry 4 kilometers away also. Ants can carry a weight 50 times heavier than its weight. None of us can. So you tell me how, in which way we are greater? Krito smara. Think about what we have done in our life. Kritam smarami. Think about my responsibility in this world. I can document knowledge and I can share knowledge. That's the only difference. No animals can document. No animals will sit like this and listen to another animal. Other than human being. So what is extra for us? Knowledge. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maithunani. Maithuna means sex. Ahara, you know. Nidra, Bhaya, Maithuna. Samani, Chaitani, Nirnam. Nirnam is human being. Nirnam, Pashuna. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maithunani. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maithunani, Samani, Chaitani, the Chaitanyam, the life. Chaitanyam, Samani, Chaitani, Nirnam, Pashuna, Nanam, Narano, Adhiko, Vishesho, Nane Vihina, Pashvisama. You are like an animal if you don't learn. So think yesterday what helped. If I have not learned anything, you decide which animal you are. Every moment in our life, do we have to live like an animal or human being? So what is human being extra? Knowledge. How do you get knowledge? Ask questions. Quest. Every moment ask questions. Knowledge will come. Yeah.
So can you tell us about the idea of self-knowledge? Is there a distinction between knowledge and self-knowledge?
Self-knowledge is how much I know,
What Bhagavad Gita is telling us about.
how much I know, what I can do, which Arjuna knows, there would not have been a lesson. So I have to remind you how much knowledge you have. It's like a buffet. What is your interest in eating? You don't know. So what do you do when you see a buffet? Go and taste everything and you say, oh, this is my taste. So realize it when you experience it. You taste it first. All of us have got a lot of ability in our life, but we don't know what is our taste, what is our knowledge, where we know. Knowing ourselves is the realization. But we don't know ourselves. We are being conditioned by the parents. When I was so lucky that my mother never told don't run. Run, fall, no problem. But now what do we say? Don't. Every time we hear this, don't, no. Because we were a large family. We have no time to look at all of us. We do what we want. Wherever freedom is not there, we don't invent ourselves. Right? It needs a lot of. See, I'll tell you, some students come for a camp. From Cochin, they have to come by train and then they drive, drop in my house and they go back. They have to drive another 8 hours and he is in 9th class. I said, yeah, I'll tell you when to connect him. The camp will be up to 16th. But 15th night, I'll book a ticket and ask him to go by train by himself. He is ready, but parents are not ready. So I'll telephone and tell him one of my friend is coming. Actually, camp will be over on 17th only, but 16th I have a friend coming. You go to railway station, pick him up. And in the train, the son will go and get him. He will so happy, I am here. You have to give courage to children. I've got students coming from Gulf. They remove all the clothes, put it there, go to washroom, bath, and mother will give you in packets in order which they have to wear. Camp 10 days, 10 packets are given and one bag. They will take Date wise they have written 1 day, 2nd day, 3rd day, 4th day. He knows how to wear. But in my place when no bath because he has got a respiratory problem. If somebody says they have got a respiratory problem, no bath, immediately I've got a brother of mine who is a great swimmer who can sleep on water hours together as Papatam. His name is Papanavan. So how many hours you can sleep? Until I feel hungry, I can sleep inside. He can float on water. Right? And I'll say, Papatam, take this boy, make him to learn swimming. He'll be put in water for 6 hours. Until he learns, you don't come back. That's it. And one day he will learn. And you have problems? Yeah, definitely you will have respiratory problems. So before that, what you do is give a mirchi inside the mouth. When you give mirchi inside the mouth, the whole respiratory problem will start coming through your cleaning will happen. And then put in water, everything. He knows. One bit is enough. 300 rupees per kg. We have in our home. These are all Ayurvedic techniques. Understood? When you have severe cold, what do you do? Eat hot mirchi food. But you will have some other problem.
Manpreet gets all mature today.
So, what happens is that boy who comes now with the packets, we'll put him in nice rain comes and say, go and enjoy rain. So we'll shower ourselves in the rain, natural rain. After that, you will have to change dress. So one day, dress is not enough. 2 days dress is used in the first day itself.
Yeah.
Then his mother told, after usage, you put it in the packet and keep it. After 4 days, when we videographed, this boy did not change dress. And what happened?
I don't have
My
a
dress is
left.
over. The dress is over? What is it? Go and dig your. Then we found all that wet dress he has put inside a packet and kept it back in the bag.
That's how he's been trained.
9th grade boy. I said, take it and squeeze it. He has never done this squeezing business in his life. He don't know how to put it for drying. He's looking at, what a magic is this? He has only seen drying machine, washing machine, which also he never operated, which is operated by mother. Is it life?
No.
Tell me, is it life? You have to experience, right? So when they come for camp, the first 3 students come from different train or different cab or something. They will be dropped. They'll say, I don't know how many of them are coming because I am not doing a registration, collecting money, all that is not. It's like a casual. My relatives are coming to my house. They are Aditi. What is the meaning of Aditi?
Yes, actually.
Atithi. Tithi means date. Atithi means no date. Without informing, somebody comes to your house is an Atithi. If I inform and come, so I don't know who is coming. So 3 people come. Immediately I will ask them, you make a group. It's a village. Go towards east. You will see my brother's house. His name is Karnagaran. Go and see his house. Eat his. You don't have food here. Another 3 comes, I say, go to west. My mother's sister is there, you can eat there. So I will send everybody to different houses in the first day. So every village people know that DrTPS came, his students are also there. Understood? And one day I don't have to feed them.
Stay on, you've not seen Delhi.
Correct. But while going, you are supposed to talk to 20 people minimum. Now ChatGPT, you cut and paste, make it more rhythmic. Ask a question. Make it more rhythmic. Like a tinkle, tinkle, little star tune. It will make you dance. Listen. Yeah.
मैं एक और राइम करूंगी पहले सारे बोलो जैकेट जिल जैक ते जिल पानी उत्ते गए लैंड पानी दी बाल्टी ਬਾਲਟੀ ਜੈਕ ਉਤੇ ਟੱਠਾ ਉਹਦਾ ਭੱਜ ਗਿਆ ਮੱਥਾ ਤੇ ਜਿਲ ਵੀ ਰਿੜਦੀ ਆ ਗਈ
You got it? Do it in your regular class.
In the sky. When the blazing sun is gone, when there nothing shines upon, then you show your little light, twinkle, twinkle, whole the night. Thank you.
Hello.
XY also.
यत् सूक्ष्मं दृश्यते च तस्य त्रिंशत्तमो वाहनम् ज्ञानीनां दृष्टिगोचरः. Knowledgeable person will be able to visualize it. If you are not able to visualize,
Nothing goes on.
you don't have to.
I have a question to ask. You know, all this we are learning today, we would like to put it in place. Children would definitely respond. But the biggest resistance comes from parents' mindset. And when we try to change by inviting them to come and ask questions, they don't turn up. But when we do something experimental, they stand outside or they make some groups and they write all negative things, and that kind of demotivates the team. So how do we reach out to them so that they are resonating with our way of looking at things instead of confronting all the time?
See, generally there is a problem in Indian education system where we think that we can copy from some other country. It's not possible. Most of our education system we copied from earlier in some other country. Now the new education policy also says go to Finland.
Or Australia.
See, Finland is a place which is a very small country, smaller than probably one of the smallest states in India, where the climate is 180 days sunrise. Can you imagine that being applied in Indian situation? What a stupid, and people go for picnic tours there to
Even
learn
Delhi
education.
government has been sending their
That is
principals
what
and
I'm saying.
teachers for training.
And the chairman for the new education policy is such a person who had never touched even a student in his life probably.
Kasturi.
Mike Kasturi. He's my boss. When I joined, he was my boss. Don't even talk to his own colleagues and scientists. That is why after retirement nobody bothers him. That is why he was forced to go out into member of parliament. President elected and put him there so that Madhav Nair can come to that position. It's more social. It's all like that. You cannot throw people out, you can place them at some places. And that he is not good in politics, he has to give some job. So committee was made. He took his contacts at different places so that he can travel around and go and enjoy, made some report. Nothing to do with that. I'm sure it's not going to get implemented later. It will not be implemented. In your classroom, you tell me after that 2019 came 6 years, what change you have made in your classroom? If you have not made, who is going to make this? We only do conferences, people go around and then do that. I get at least 10 invitations. We said we have a group of people going to Finland. Will you also come? I can market with your name. I said, no, I am not interested to go and see that place at all. Why should I go and see what's happening in Finland? We had a great system. Implemented. Parents, because they are all believing, once my child is given to a private school, it is your responsibility.
But they don't accept that it's our
And
responsibility.
listen, they don't even believe you, therefore immediately after the school they will send you for tuition.
Yes. Yes.
Now let me ask you, you are preparing breakfast, feeding your child. Immediately after that your child goes for breakfast in some other restaurant. How do you feel? Assume I teach you maths, immediately that you go to somebody else to teach maths, how do you feel? How do I feel? I am useless.
Yes.
Understood? So all teachers have to give 200% job to your students. So they don't get time at all.
See, another challenge is here in the morning teachers teach, then tutors teach, then parent also takes over, they also teach. But when is the child learning?
Recently, one of my video got
A
more
child
than a
is
lakh
not
of
learning.
viewers just when a mother called me and said, my boy in 3rd class is not. I said, you are a mother or a teacher? Your job is only to feed them, love them, put them on your lap, make them to sleep, and not teaching. Don't even ask questions. What is that you are learning? What is that? That is teacher's job. Give them responsibility. You are paid money. And what for you are paid? I'll tell you, all of you are being paid by whom?
Parents.
So, are you a servant of your students or a master of your students? You are a servant of your
Servant of it.
But you are a servant where you can demand how the master has to behave. You understood? You are like a driver. You are driving them. You are a driver, servant, driving. The driver is paid by the master, but the master has to keep quiet when he drives.
Yes.
Okay? So your student have to keep quiet because I am driving you. Keep quiet, then you will be safe.
But how to drive this point into the parents' mind?
Now
That
the
is where
problem
I am
is
saying
parent
you can't change them all on a
is proxy
sudden.
driving now.
You can't change them all on a sudden. But at least one day you make them to do different activities, creative thinking, creative jobs. Slowly, 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 slowly get this into the brain of your children. They will start telling their parents, I don't require tuitions. I know what is to do. You understood?
Parent
I got 45 boys, 45 girls.
बच्चा जो feed करता
The first job what I did was,
है बच्चे को करे
I asked them,
वो तो हमेशा कहता
what I asked them, most of the parents were drunkards, single parent.
Social media.
All those problems are there in the children. So what I did, I asked them, write down monthly income expense and then make a chart. Ask your parents how much you are earning, what are spending. And once they did a beautiful table, they found the house is not running in proper manner. Father is drinking, lot of medicine being purchased, but food expense is less, medicine expense is more. 8th class boy, girls started teaching their parents, like, this is not the way to run the house. Imagine, because they were not accounting. You know, most of the parents, they don't do any planning. Your child becomes more educated, they will start listening to them. How did you learn it? Yeah, this is what my economics teacher taught me. It is not macroeconomics. Microeconomics is your house economics. And you teach microeconomics, ask them to write examination, that has no meaning unless they do it practical.
practically.
And you learn physics. And physics will tell you solid has to be heated to become melted to water, water has to be heated up to become air. That's how we teach, right? Ask how dosha is made. From the water it becomes, when you heat it up it becomes solid. It's contradictory, right? See, your children should ask this question, then only they are learning physics.
It boils down to the same thing.
Ask every line, ask them. You tell the children, look at dictionary, write down the meaning, prepare the whole thing. Every chapter, 100 words have to be newly learned. Even if I know what is force, I don't know what is force. What is momentum? I had great teachers who never taught me in my classroom. In my school, he was not my teacher, but I loved him so much. Seeing him teaching was a great feeling. You know why? Because I was a bad student, I was put in the worst classroom. The best teacher was in the best division. So I didn't get a chance to. But now when I go back to my home as a scientist, getting children like this, my science teacher comes with the bag, with a lot of experiments. I'll get him here if you want. He will come with the 2 bags and show you electronics, mechanical engineering, civil engineering, everything in the back. 75-year-old. Very old man. But even now last time also when I go to my hometown, I go to his house. He was chiseling in a sandalwood. He was making the chiseling to make the Krishna. He's a sculptor, he's a mechanic, he's a carpenter.
He got the
he's
President
a poet.
Award.
I gave him an award.
He also got the President Award.
President Award he got. I gave him an award, Shiksha Best Master Science Award.
Wow.
And every time when he visits, I salute him. What a great, that's what I learned. That's what I learned. What is to be done? Every word, write it down. No energy. who is not living. Okay, you are only a body. You come. You stay there. You come. Hold your hands. Okay, stay here. 45 degrees. You stay 45 degrees. Hold your hand. You have no energy. Hold it. Now your job is, now there is one force pulling here 45 degree, pulling here 45 degree, equal. Yeah, 45 degree, 45 degree. What will happen to this body? Pull. Where is she moving? Where is she moving? Yeah, she is moving. What is this? Resultant vector. This is one vector, this is another vector, resultant vector. Understood? It's so simple to double.
The full room is black, light is not there, and that what do you call it, right? So if we just cover ourselves with the quilt, it has the charge in it.
Static.
Even मुझे लगा शायद मैं गलत देख रहा हूँ. I have just put my hand, sparkle हुआ था. Second.
In a carpeted room, you use the handle, you get a shock.
Yeah.
Second, one more thing, sir. जब TV में तो see.
You know, where is it coming from? Let us come to that. Where is it coming from? Where is it coming from? See, electricity comes to the fan, and fan gets converted into, the electricity is converted into mechanical energy. From one energy to another energy, when conversion happens, energy can neither be created nor be destroyed, but the efficiency of the fan is bad. It loses some energy, that becomes electromagnetic energy, that settles, and that settles on your head.
तो ये winters में तो fan चलता है.
That is because you are a conducting material.
Winters में there's no fan.
So fan.
And your quilt is not cotton, it is little bit of plastic effect, and that plastic effect with this conducting material transfers electromagnetic energy. The TV is on, switch off it, hold your hand, it comes. You take a comb, rub it on a plastic, and then take the paper, you can lift it. Electrostatic, electromagnetic energy is the world energy. And such energies will make a line, and that line it goes in your house in cross model, and such lines are called Hartmann lines. Write it down, Hartmann lines. Write it down, Hartmann lines. Hartmann, Hartmann lines. And that Hartmann lines, if crosses north to east, south to west, it goes. The crosses where you are sleeping, you are bound to get cancer. Pseudo-scientific, but proved in thousands of places.
Invisible lines.
See, you have seen most of the children, as soon as they take birth in the hospital, they cry.
Yes.
Night they will crumble here and there, which was never happening in the earlier houses, because they were not put in a jail with the 4 grill on all sides. The children, when you make them to sleep, you can see them, they go and sleep somewhere else peacefully. They know this is not the right place, that's the right place to sleep. What do you do today? Get the children there, put a pillow on all the sides so that they don't move. And they will start crying at night. You shift the place. I've done that in many hospitals. I used to make these many hospitals and then say shift. Are they crying? Yes, shift them. And again call. How was the sleep yesterday? Peaceful. Done. Great. Bharat Biotech, Shanta Biotech, all the biotechnology centers where they experiment on animals. I was visiting my earlier 2000 when I was doing research on this. That is what is called plasma. Alright? So in your house, plant lot of tulsi. If tulsi is growing, energy is good. Tulsi is not growing, energy is bad. Understood? You allow the cat to sleep, push the cat, again it will come and sleep there only. Cat and human energies are not good each other. So don't throw the cat out, you shift the place. Cat will still sleep. give some rest place for them so that they will sleep there. Otherwise, they will come and sit below you. It creates energy deficiency. Even if you sleep at night, as soon as see young kids as they sleep, morning they wake up. What a great smell! You love them. The smell, the feeling, the baby smell.
The baby smell.
Then you wake up without washing, without the makeup, you cannot show the face to somebody, right? That means you are not Atmiya Purusha. You are not reached into spiritual level. Spiritual people, as they wake up, the brightness will be there. They don't have to take bath. Understood? So how do you get into that? While sleeping, you take left turn, right turn, sleep is not good, you become upset. Definitely, as soon as you wake up also, you are not coming out of,
Not fresh.
you are not fresh. And you take rolls and rolls and rolls, actually the electromagnetic energy is making you to do that. I am not talking about the muscle problem and all that. It's one of the aspects. Right? So the children know earlier how the houses are constructed. Allow the sheep to go, allow the cow to go. Where it is rusting, construct the house there. Because sheep, cow are very close to us. They know the vibration. We make houses there.
So if a pet is sleeping on the bed, that means it's a good place.
Hmm?
If the pet is sleeping close to you, that means it's a good place.
Yeah, which pet depends on. In harmony with the, and in not in harmony with. Dog is harmony with. Yeah.
So, sir, what is the true nature of reality? Duality or non-duality?
Unacceptable to anyone, depends on what is your way.
Like in teaching, or like scientifically we can say yes, duality exists. But if we integrate...
Are you seeing my fingers? How many? All of you are seeing my fingers?
Four fingers.
No, let me. Okay. Are you seeing 4 fingers?
Yes.
Sure? Completely? Are you seeing my fingers? Completely? How is it possible? From you are seeing from here, she is seeing. How are you seeing completely? You are only seeing one portion.
So reference point matters.
Okay.
Are you seeing my finger totally?
Okay, the back side.
Then also seeing. Are they seeing completely? You are only having an impression of seeing it, and you imagine the rest of the thing based on your knowledge.
A line of vision.
Understood? So we are seeing only one portion. We think that this is complete. When it is become complete, you think it's become one. If not, you have to go around and then see the panoramic vision. This is what it is.
It's very interesting video.
Isn't it? Yeah. It's so great. You don't require another master in this place. You only have to use YouTube. And you should have a group in which your children will refer to all the platforms in the world. For this syllabus, this is the video. Give that assignment. They will be always on mobile, but for a good purpose.
Let them find the video.
They are beyond the classrooms. Most of our topics are beyond classrooms. Beyond thinking. Got it? Do it beyond the syllabus. But they must learn syllabus also. Basic things are required, right? That's essential. Basic food is okay, but you should also have extra active, essential food. Ask them what are you eating. Good food, good thoughts,